Hi, welcome to Larry Shaves. Today, from KMB Farms in Scottsville, Virginia, handcrafted shave soap. It's handcrafted, it's shave soap, and that's the name, handcrafted shave soap. And so we're going to give that a try today. It comes from the KMB Farms in Scottsville, Virginia, as we mentioned. And I'm going to take the wrapper off of it right now and get ready for our shave. But some friends of mine, Willis and Yvette Roberts, went on vacation in the mountains of Virginia, and they came upon KMB Farms, and it's a place where they have a lot of other soaps and grooming products available. And they came upon this shave soap. Knowing that I do shave videos and I love to shave, they got this for me. And this is going to be a great shave, I'm sure. Kind of apprehensive because I've not used this soap before. I don't know anything about the company, except I have heard from Yvette and Willis some good things about the company. And I talked to Kathy Boyce. Mike and Kathy Boyce are the owners of KMB Farms, and talked with Kathy. She told me about their farm and all they do. And so I'm going to be using the shave soap today. I'm going to use this shave bowl, which I've not used in a long time. So we drop that in the middle, just like that. Press it down. And then some people, it's got a handle here. Some people hold it like this. I've found if you put it here like this, you get a much better grip. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to be using today the Razor Company's small brush. And then for our razor today, we're going to be using the Twig from Leaf Shaving, one of my favorite razors. And so we're going to use that with half a blade, which is what it takes. And I'm using the Leaf Razor blade that is already cut into, all ready to go. And I've placed that on the razor. So I'm going to wet my brush, wring it out slightly, and then start building a lather. And I'm looking forward to this today. It's going to be an adventure. Do you like an adventure? I love an adventure. But we're going to be working up this soap. Wow. Already we've got a good soap going. Now this is unscented. So some of you like unscented soaps because then you can use an aftershave splash or a cologne that really doesn't match any of your shave soaps. So it's always good to use an unscented soap once in a while. And this is building a great, great lather. Now, KMB Farms states this is where nature is our neighbor. And their slogan at KMB Farms, right next door to nature. And this soap has all natural ingredients. Some of the ingredients are saponified oils of coconut, lard, cocoa butter, castor, olive, aloe vera juice. A lot of good natural ingredients. And lather's great, lasts a long time, and made with what is called a hot process. Not sure what that is, but if you know, let me know in the comments below what that means. So, we've got an excellent lather. And again, it's unscented, so we're not going to be judging the scent at all, but we're going to be looking at the soap and the shave. So, let's spray the face. And then let's put this wonderful lather on the face as we get ready for the shave. Now, Kathy Boyce mentioned as I was texting her online that the soap really is sold to women primarily. They really don't have many men up there that do traditional wet shaving. I said, well, maybe that'll change because it is coming back. And this might be a good soap for them to start with up there. And it might be a good soap for us to get down here. And it's going on real well. All right. All lathered up and we're ready to go. So let's get our lips cleared and sideburns cleared, and let's commence with our shave today with Leaf Twig, one of my favorites. And so let's get started today. Boy, this soap is very nice. You know, when you start, when you're using a shave soap you've never used before, not familiar with the company, you're kind of apprehensive. You don't know what you're going to expect. But this is really a slick soap. So far, it's doing real well. Now, check out their webpage. Their webpage is kmb-farms.com. And they also are located on Facebook. Just go to Facebook and search KMB Farms, and it'll come up. And you can look at some of the products they have. And they do have a lot of products. Let's touch up the lather underneath here. This is the only shave soap they have, the handcrafted shave soap, but they have a lot of body soaps and lotions and things. So men, if you want to get your wife something unique, check them out. See if there's something there your wife may like, including this handcrafted shave soap. I am really liking this shave. So it might be something to think about. If you're looking for a shave soap that has absolutely no scent to it, this is the one that would be worth trying. All right. We'll try the upper lip area. I really like the Leaf Twig. I have the Leaf 2 razor, but it is to me a kind of a challenge. It's not easy for me to use. It's kind of bulky to me, maybe not to you. And I did get a good shave. But I was kind of nervous through the whole thing. I don't use it too often. I might use it again online here on in the Shave Den for you, but it has been a while since I've done that. All right, we're finished with the first pass. So I'm going to whip up a little more lather. While I do that, let me mention from their webpage of KMB Farms, it says, our journey began several years ago when we discovered that the floor cleaner we used was toxic to dogs. Having had 5 rescue dogs at that time, this was concerning, so we began a mission to find a safer, toxic-free way to clean our home. We continued to educate ourselves and steadily learned how to make other products that were safe for our family and fur babies, as well as safe for the environment. Fast forward to the present day. We now live in Scottsville, Virginia, on an 18-acre farm with an adorable family of dogs, cats, and a pot-bellied pig. It's important to us to offer products that are natural and safe without any pesticides or chemical additives. All of our fruits and vegetables are pesticide-free, and our soaps and personal care products are as close to nature as you can get. They are grown and created by us, simply homemade and right next door to nature. It also says their journey began several years ago when we discovered that the floor cleaner we used was toxic to dogs, and they wanted to find something that was safer for them and safe for the family, fur babies, and others who are looking for some natural products. So that's how they got started. And this is really a great product that they've come up with. Now, to buy this, I noticed online on their webpage, this shave soap, I think it's 3.5 ounces, is $7. So you could give it a try if you want an unscented shave soap. All right, east to west on pass number 2. And it does have some residual slickness that allows me to go against the grain gently without any trouble. And again, I emphasize gently. Yeah, sometimes when you get things you're not familiar with, you kind of wonder, well, is it going to shave? Yeah, I mean, you just don't know. I have watched Sinatra Lennon in the years past when he made videos, and he'd do a willow shave once in a while, and he'd shave with whipped cream or peanut butter or something unusual. Some would work, some would not, but so you come up with a new soap, a new company, you just have an apprehension, well, is this going to work? Well, this does work. And in talking with Kathy Boyce, one of the owners, her and her husband, seemed like very nice people, literally down-to-earth people that just wanted to make good products for people and safe for the environment and safe for you and I to use. So that was their goal. And it has worked out for them. Apply the lather again, freshen it up for our second pass. Got to be careful. Yesterday came up with a pimple right here. You know, at my age, I got pimples. Well, that happens. And usually you think teenagers, but us older fellas get them too once in a while. That is pass number 2. And I'll tell you that just a touch up over here. And that's it. That's the shave. And so I'm very pleased with how this shave went. Very smooth, no pain, my kind of shave. Well, I'm going to rinse my face off, of course, and dry it off. And then we're going to come back and we're going to apply some aftershave splash. Now, what I'm going to do today, instead of using a splash that goes with the soap, because this is unscented, as we mentioned, I'm going to use Pinot's Clubman aftershave. Now, you notice this is a big bottle. Sometimes you go to the drugstore, grocery store, they're in little decanters, about like this. But I ordered online from a company that puts it in a spray bottle. Notice the spray thing up here at the top. And I like this one. I like spraying because then we put it in your hands, you get it all over. And it wastes because sometimes it drips off into the sink. This just sprays on. Then you can move it around your face. And it creates a great scent. People will see you coming, or at least they'll smell you coming, and it'll be smelling in a good way. Sometimes, you go to the grocery store and you're standing in line and some guy in front of you may not smell so good, but this Pinot Clubman smells great. Well, I've enjoyed the shave today. We have been shaving, let me get the wrapper out here, with KMB Farms from Scottsville, Virginia, handcrafted shave soap. And it did put together a good lather. It was a little thin, but it did a great job. It was slick. It really gave me a good shave. And again, if you'd like to look them over on Facebook, do a search for KMB Farms, and their webpage is kmb-farms.com. Mike and Kathy Boyce, right next door to nature. Thank you for joining me today here in the Shave Den for our shave. And we are now at 300 subscribers. And I am so thankful for those of you who subscribe to the channel. And if you haven't subscribed, let me encourage you to do so. It helps the channel greatly. And for those of you who have, thank you. I really appreciate it. We're going to be back again very soon for another shave. And I invite you to join me for that at that time. In the meantime, happy shaving.